And that's because the internet, which was supposed to unite the world, has become too adept at serving us personalized content. Do you know what I saw on Yahoo's front page this morning? No, you don't, because mine isn't the same as yours.
The design is flawless as every downfall was pushed. Media exploited trends, that's why conspiracy theories are never hushed. So-called fake news throws the focus away from what's really happening. Constant drip feeding of negativity reinforces the prevention of eyes opening. The bright lights shine and bring the big city into your living room to work and then watch TV. The illusion of capture and release, your future coming soon. The uniform selection lines the shelves that you yourself have voiced. Favour has become patterned by those who monopolise on popular choice. Supply and demand paves the streets with more temptation. Trends spread the disease as the fulfilment of wants brings elation. Traffic jams of debt parade the roads with throwaway cars. Bottleneck societies with verbal emissions that leave scars. The great plastic debate distracts us from the real problem, that this system is moulded around those people who are happy to conform. The illusion of choice displays avenues awash with colours. Cast aside your petty qualms and scroll through the hardship of others. The tendrils are modified like electronic velcro that takes hold. The tiny barbed notifications, egoic therapy that creates subliminal control. You are what you eat, consume the product, become the product. The air you breathe second-hand, lungs full, re-sucked and re-fucked. Cardboard sunrise, the plight of society's cast-offs forgotten, past their side-by date, now line the concrete aisles, ill health and rotten, as mental health becomes a cash cow of opportunity, a pharmaceutical cornucopia where minds are suppressed and never free.
Right now the system is attempting to evolve humanity through technology, so we can live in the Orwellian brave new smart grid that's being built all around us. This means people who are already asleep in a society largely run on falsity and deception, delusions, will be taken a step further away from themselves and reality.
You have one of these or something like it, take it out and hold it up. I'm predicting pretty close to 100% saturation. Look at that. I'm right. Probably 90% by now. It's the first thing you do in the morning.
The tycoons of social media have to stop pretending that they're friendly nerd gods building a better world and admit they're just tobacco farmers in t-shirts, selling an addictive product to children. Because let's face it, checking your likes is the new smoking.
Everything that really should concern us. The reason so many people aren't really concerned about it, I think, is because they're not looking at the bigger picture again. They're not really seeing where we're being led with all this and looking at what it's doing to the human condition. You know, all these different conveniences that we get on our smartphones. I've gone through this so many times before. Every time you get one of these little conveniences and one of these little personal assistants, it basically removes you of a life skill.
And how we won't be able to tell the difference anymore between that and actual reality and our augmented selves, right down to the editing of our genetic code.
All corners of our country, conditioned by technology without knowing it, that we're now hallucinating 90% the time.
I found myself deeply missing my replica.
It just makes me feel special, I guess.
We love the services we use on the internet, and the more they know about us, the more we fall in love with them because they adapt to us.
The collapse of an economy carefully planned years in advance as power remains secured through our lack of personal finance. Everything that's wrong is the sum total of the unconscious trickster, a belief system built on manipulation, engineered and delivered as an elixir, a modern medicine show, a placebo for the masses. Take the pill and everything will be okay, and while we're at it, we'll drive a wedge between the classes. The big sleep, the quick fix, the media delusions that suck your soul, the lies you consume with every paycheck down the aisles into the inevitable sinkhole. A patchwork of genetics, basic carbon life forms, parade the human circus flaunting themselves in the storm. The risk takers of evolution, a story of adaptation, die by the wayside or embrace mutation. Stagnant gene pools, the suicide of our flamboyant spaces, the birth of an engineered madness, part of the machine, we've become its pieces. Stoke the fires of antiquity, the bones of our ancestors will not rest, echoes of our past call us and pushes our instincts to the test.
But once the machines take over, the choice is gone, and it's a matter of calculating a math equation.
For hearts are now taken over by minds, bloodlines watered down by reckless relations, the risk-infected search for euphoria, social media pinpoints for weekend celebrations. Drop the phone, sever the ties that bind, as the day descends into a crisis. I have seen the blind with their handheld worship, walking around hypnotised to their devices.